welcome back to my channel. I'm Zoya Day, licensed esthetician, and this is Day's Beauty Room, your #1 source for professional skincare advice, product knowledge, and esthetician tips. And in today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to give an at-home vajacial on yourself. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, that notification bell, and let's get right into today's video. So like I was saying, in today's video, I'm going to demonstrate how to give an at-home vajacial. But before we get started, let's talk about what a vajacial actually is. So a vajacial is exactly what it sounds like, and it's a facial for your vagina. Now, I recommend getting vajacials at least 1 to 2 times a month. Once preferably at home to help with upkeep, and once professionally by a licensed esthetician that you prefer or that is experienced doing vajacials. But at home vajacials should never replace getting an actual vajacial from a licensed esthetician, just because they can get their hands on certain products and treatments that are best customized for that area, and they can perform different treatments, extractions, and masks depending on whatever your skin might need. I like to perform a vajacial once a week prior to me getting a Brazilian, or a week after I get a Brazilian, depending on what my skin needs and the kind of upkeep I feel like I need at the moment. And I know you're probably tired of hearing me say this, but you should never perform your own extractions or pick at your own ingrowns. The same rule of thumb that you would use when dealing with your skin and your face, you want to use when you're doing a vajacial. So think of it as a normal, regular facial just for your vagina area. You don't want to use any harsh products, chemicals, or ingredients from a DIY that could cause any irritation or damage to the skin. And if you are going to be trying any new products, always perform a patch test about 24 to 48 hours to make sure that your skin doesn't have a reaction, especially on such an intimate area. Now that we're done with that, let's get into the demo. These are the products we're going to be using for today's video. We are going to be doing a double cleansing, a toner, serum, moisturizer, and oil. So the first step of our vajacial is going to be cleansing, and we're going to go in with this honey pot foaming wash. We're going to go in with a small amount. Now, normally I would recommend doing this in the shower just so you have the steam ready for you. So you're going to work this in. Now, I recommend only doing this for about 30 seconds instead of the full 60 seconds, since the skin is a little more sensitive in the Brazilian and bikini area. Now we're just going to go ahead and wipe it off and go into our next cleanser. So this would be considered the exfoliating part of our vajacial. So I'm going to go in with Skin Script's Glycolic Cleanser. I'm going to go in with a small amount and work that into the skin. Now obviously I'm doing it on the back of my arm for the sake of YouTube. But you're just going to work that in nice and gently. You can also use your exfoliating gloves for this step. Now we're going to go in and remove the cleanser and go into our next step. This part is going to be done outside of the shower, and that's going to go in with our toner, and this is our Bikini Bump Blaster. I actually got this from CVS, and I've been loving it so far. I haven't been noticing any irritation or dryness with my skin, which is a big deal because it's the most common for me. Now we're going to be going into the serum part of our vajacial, and that's going to be with our PFB Chrome Bright. Now I really love this. I've been using it since the beginning of my wax journey, and it's made a huge difference in my ingrowns and discoloration in my Brazilian area. So you're going to use a little amount and just rub it into the skin, because with this product a little bit definitely goes a long way. You can also use something like Tint Skin. Just be mindful that it could sting a little more. Now we're going to go in and add moisture back into the skin, and I like to use the Skin Script Light Aloe Moisturizer. It's super lightweight on the skin. It literally feels like aloe vera and some type of like oil, and that's pretty much it, and it feels amazing. It's super hydrating and doesn't feel greasy on my skin, which I really love. our final step is going to be applying a skin oil to make sure we lock in all the moisture. And this oil is actually something that I put together myself. It's filled with skin loving oils that are really going to help hydrate and nourish the skin, as well as keeping down ingrowns and irritation. I've been using it for a little while now, and it's made a huge difference in my skin. Let me know in the comment section below if you would be interested if I retail this product. Now you're just going to work that into the skin, making sure that it's absorbed nicely. Now there are a few tools you can actually use while performing a VAJACIAL. One of them is the jade roller. You can also use a high frequency machine, but don't feel obligated to use one, because if you are getting professional VAJACIALs, then your esthetician might provide this option for you. And for the cleansing portion of the VAJACIAL, you can use an exfoliating pad or exfoliating gloves. I hope you enjoyed today's demo. If you want more skincare tips and advice, be sure to follow me on Instagram, where I try to post daily. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video.